Hello everyone and welcome back to SpartanGaming Plays Dracula Origin. Swear that should have an S at the end. Origins. But it's not, it's Origin. So, where did we leave off? Last video we left off discovering where this assassin, air quotes, disappeared to, and he went to this place called 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳 Manor. Which is still a weird word to say. 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳. 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳 Manor. 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳? 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳. That's definitely not an English word. Sounds like someone just it's a noise you make when you sneeze. Anyway, let's knock on the front door, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? Love how he works. 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘪𝘳 Manor. He didn't even knock on the door. He was nowhere near it.
Hello. I am Professor Ernesto 𝘨𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘪 from the Agricultural University of New Hampstead, connected to the Center for Cheese Proficiency. I have just retired and have been looking in London for a quiet new residence that is large enough to shelter my expansive research materials. Now your dwelling, or rather that of your employer, corresponds exactly with what I am looking for. Will you announce me so that he and I can discuss a potential offer?
The master ID, he told me.
He told you what?
What?
Your master. What did he tell you? Certainly to welcome visitors with politeness during his absence and allow them to wait in the lounge. Isn't that correct?
The master told me to crush the big flies that buzz about here and bother his sleep. Yeah. He even told me I could eat him if I wanted to.
Bother his sleep. Interesting. I must find a way to enter this location.
I don't know what accent that dude at the door had, but it was in English.
Bloomsbury Cemetery. Rather unappealing.
It was a terrible accent. Was that me putting on a voice? Oh.
These flies are enormous and rather aggressive. They are unusual specimens.
I love how he just knocked in this front door and said, "Can I buy your house?" I don't think it works that, mate. I love what he says when he picks stuff up.
This might be useful. I am taking it.
I'm taking it. That's exactly what he should be saying. It's mine now.
Hello, my good man. I would appreciate some information on the house next to your beautiful...
Oh, got me no time to natter like an old lady, mister. Got me a tomb to dig, and take my word for it, 'tain't no piece of cake.
You are digging a tomb. Wouldn't one use an ordinary shovel for this kind of labor?
Oh, right you are, mister, but mine is in the tool shed, and the combination lock is busted. Impossible to open the confounded door. I'm almost done anyhow.
He's digging with his hands. That's a guy who's adamant to do his job.
Have you worked here long, sir?
Long's my name. Oh, I've been slogging away here for a wee bit. I used to work in tarring, you know. Oh, and I've bartended a wee bit too. Now I got me the best of both. I'm dirty from morning till night, and the clients never complain about the service.
It's because they're dead.
And you do not know the combination of this lock?
Well, you know, as it happens, it'd be the boss who put it on, see? It's stronger than the old one, on accounts of the blighters who lurk around the cemetery at night this past while. He told me the combo, but,
Let me guess. You forgot it.
Mister now, I be a grave digger, me, not a pen pusher. Have to wait till the boss gets back to open it, that's right. I use my mitts while I wait.
If you would happen to remember some of the numbers, I could perhaps try to open it. All combinations have their logic, generally.
Oh, ain't likely, mister. I can't remember a thing. Oh, wait. He said that if I drew a blank, it would help to think of the ages of 𝘱𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘪 and his wife. Marked on their mausoleum now. A real joker, the boss.
And where is this mausoleum located?
Near the north stairs. Cross from the entrance, yeah. I ain't been to see, 'cause, well, I got me better things to do, I do. It don't matter, 'cause, well, I figure, if you think, yeah. Hey, now, he also said to flip the numbers I'd find. So, like, a 6 makes 9, upside down. Whatever.
I shall leave you to your work then.
Right then, Gov.
Just chap, that's easy. 𝘱𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘪 and his wife are buried here. It's almost like I've done this before.
The mausoleum of 𝘱𝘨𝘮𝘮𝘮.
What a cool name.
Perfect. I can read the inscription like that. Let's see.
That's a pain in the ass. I swear his name should have been Bruce Wayne. Every game I play should have a Batman reference. It should. I'm going to say that this is a long lost relative of Bruce. Yes. Before so Lemon was the name Wayne took before it became Wayne. There you go. I love how his name is John Bruce Lemon and this is Susie Ice Lemon. What amazing names. So it's 69 and 68 if my maths is correct. Then we go back to shed.
This.
Yes, don't worry about that. That's the shed. And he said to flip the numbers, so a 6 become a 9. So, oh god, it's 96. And I said 60. There's 67. Or was it 66?
No, it's not that.
No, it's not, is it? Oh god, I forgot already. Hold on. Let me.
Open.
Nice. It was 8 instead of a 7. Of course it was. Maths. Who does maths? I clearly don't.
A lantern. I'll take it. Night will soon fall.
Ah, you don't want to be around when night's around if there's bloody vampires popping around.
A shovel. That could help the Undertaker.
See if there's anything else. Oh.
This might be useful. I am taking it.
I'm taking it. What else we got? Statue. So look, these eyes. I mean, obviously, if you played one of these games before, the eyes mean you can take a look, and the hands mean you can take it. So if you click on this,
This statue was carved recently.
yeah, it adds incidental detail to the scenery, doesn't it? But you don't need to worry about it. Let's give him the shovel. There you go, mate.
I gots to get digging, otherwise I'd be forced to bury elsewhere.
There it is, my man. The door is open. You should be able to finish your work in time. Now, I wish you to tell me about Godalming Manor, next to the cemetery. It's inhabited. Is that not correct?
Rightio, mister. But hasn't been that way long, no. Nothing moves during the day. Ain't been a single soul. But at night, there's something else, eh? I is certain that it's one of them blokes over there who've been rummaging around in me cemetery at night. That's why the boss put the blasted lock on the shed. Hasn't seemed to stop 'em, though. The only one bothered is me. Don't need the shovel now. Almost done.
That's going to be a shallow grave, mate.
Have you perhaps heard of another entrance to the manor?
As for another entrance, I couldn't say, mister. The old watchman, the bloke who made the statues, he knew a bit about around here, so yes. Said something about a tunnel between the cemetery and the manor. He did, yes.
Tell me, can I speak with him?
Not likely, as the old man's dead. He's in the mausoleum down low. It's got 2 monks at the entrance and a big rusted grill. He's resting there with his sweet book, and it'll say something about the passage, but I ain't got a clue how to get in. No visitors and all.
I shall leave you to your work then.
Right then, Gov.
So we need to find the old watchman's grave, which is down here. And here's the big door.
Rather sinister, this mausoleum, with its 2 monks at the entrance.
Yeah, not like they've got skeleton faces.
Ah, this must be the mausoleum of the former watchman. There is an inscription on the ground, but I cannot read it because of the darkness.
On the ground of the former watchman's crypt, I was able to distinguish the text engraved in stone. It's impossible to read it because of the utter darkness. I must find a way to illuminate it. Perhaps the text may help me open the grate that encloses this tomb. So if we use this pipe...
The grate is slightly ajar. I must now get the lantern through.
And we combine the lantern with the matches, and then with the spade.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Read the inscription like that. Let's see. I will recopy all of that.
It says, the archangel guarding this tomb will not let in but he whose heart is pure and grief is genuine. If your despair makes him humiliate, he will open the iron grate. But in order to move him, you must first sever the stone heart of the celestial henchman. Right there, up high to down low you will go. The blood of the eyelids will flow.
This poem seems to indicate how to enter the mausoleum.
It indicates nothing, mate. It sounds like a load of nonsense. You need to find these statues. They have devices on you need to trigger.
This finely worked plate has the appearance of a mechanism.
And then we read the bottom.
When the saint sacrifices himself to redeem our sins, the demons drink his blood, and the pure cry on him.
So all you need to do is, you see these little boxes, you click on. And you got, I don't know what that, it looks like an hourglass, but I'm guessing it's blood, and that's tears. As it said, the demons drink the blood and the pure cry. So you have to put the tears on the ones that aren't demons. And the hourglass? I don't know what the hell that symbol is. But yeah, these go on the demons and the tears go on the pure. It's not too difficult. Then you click this.
No, it is not that.
Oh, one of them's wrong. Maybe this one.
Useless.
No. Check. Oh.
No, I cannot.
What? That's definitely a demon. That's a demon. That's a demon. That's a pure. Oh. That's a demon. Pure demon. Pure demon. There we go.
There. Perfect.
There's one of them. I think there's 3 of them. There's this one here.
A hydraulic mechanism, I suppose.
I suppose. Let's just say.
The demon is everywhere. In the eye of the spider, the serpent, the toad, and the wolves.
And all you need to do is click on what he just said. Spider, serpent, toad. See, this is where it gets weird because that's a wolf. That looks like a wolf. That looks like a wolf. All these look like wolves, right? This one definitely looks like a wolf. You know? But when you click this...
No, it is not that. Try again.
It's definitely not that. So that's not a wolf. I don't think that's a wolf either. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe these are foxes. But they all look the same, so...
There. Perfect.
Who knows? And there should be one more. Here it is. Now there's another one after this as well, I think. Is there?
A hydraulic mechanism, I suppose.
Maybe. This is the hardest one.
I will recopy all of that.
So, in receiving the sinners, St. Peter told each of them their punishment in purgatory. To the three whom wrath was their sin, he announced 100 years. He told the conceited sinner his fault was 3 times worse. The envious one and the gluttonous one each received their half of the previous 4 combined. They hadn't departed before the 7th arrived, the greedy miser, with clammy hands and shifty eyes. The saint told him 2 times the total of the wrathful man plus 25 years of tears and pain. How many years accumulated does the coarse crew deserve to pass at the very depth of the cage? So, I would recommend a piece of paper and a pen because you need to write all these numbers down. Unless you have a fantastic memory. So it says, to the 3 of whom wrath was a sin is 100 years. So that's 100 each. So that's 300. He told the conceited sinner his fault was 3 times worse. So if they had 100 years, he is 3 times that. So that's another 3. So that's another 300. We're at 600. The envious one and the gluttonous one each received their half of the previous 4 combined, which would be, let's have a look, so it would be 600, so half of that is 3, so another 3, and then another 3, so that's what, 300, 300, 300, 300, oh my god, so we're at what, 3, 6, 9, we're about 900 or something now. And it says, where are we? That's the miser, he is 2 times the wrathful man plus 25. The wrathful man had 300, so 2 times that is 6. So another 25 on top of 6 would be 625. So you add all them together. I have all this written down because I did this in my head. Well, on a piece of paper with my head and my hands. Because that's how using pen and paper work. So it comes to, let's see, 625 is 5. There we go. The correct answer is 1,825.
There. Perfect.
You know, I remember doing that puzzle and struggling on it. And the only thing I needed to do was have a pen and paper. Simple maths.
This finely worked plate has the appearance of a mechanism.
This is the last one. This is the easy one.
The pious and the pure have eternal salvation and nothing to fear.
So all you need to do is click on the faces. You click on the faces of the evil. So all the assholes basically. Greedy. Prostitute. Lazy bitch. Greedy bastard. Cruel bitch. Look at her hitting that kid with a stick. I think that should be it. All of you bleed for me. Bleed! See, that was easy.
Perfect. Now the mausoleum of the former watchman must be open.
Former watchman, mausoleum.
Oh, it is very cold in here. And what stench! This little room isn't often used.
Got crickets in here, man. Got
There,
crickets.
a book.
Please don't be 600 pages long. Oh, and it's only it's 2. Oh, oh, I thought it was like 4. I was about to say, do I really want to read this? Oh God, it was this year that Lord. Also, it was actually owned by someone called Lord Godalming. He sold this lot in order for the city to make a cemetery. This undertaking permitted him to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. On one hand, he raised funds in order to finance his secret and frivolous nightlife, but he also devised, thanks to his handover, a subterfuge to facilitate his adulterous escapades. As you do, Lord Godalming had included a clause in the sale contract that permitted him to use a large concession in one part of the cemetery. Furthermore, the city was to fund the work that he would undertake in concession, which everyone thought would consist of a vault for him and his family. Ah, sneaky bastard. The crafty lord had other projects in mind, yeah. He secretly completed a subterranean passage from a false tomb to the basement of his manor. Once finished, this allowed him to come and go covertly right under the nose of his horrible wife and towards the end of his life. Oh no, yeah, and towards the end of his life to avoid the harassment of his innumerable creditors. Although I wasn't given the opportunity to verify the truth of these facts, I accumulated testimonials from the labourers from the construction site, as well as the son of the city engineer who supervised the work. In order to find the secret passage, one must find the tomb on the northeast angle. Knowing that the cemetery's entrance is found at the south, it can be found between a tomb without a cover and a large Gothic cross. So, we need to find... It's between a tomb without a cover and a large cross. I read angle as angel, and it completely threw me. My brain works in weird ways like that. I see similar words and I get confused. There was something else. I don't know, where was it? Maybe not. There was there's like a piece of black lace. It's on one of these tombs. I can't remember which one it's on.
It is a martyred angel.
It's not that one. It's really difficult to spot. Oh, there it is. It's in the foreground, not in the background.
A black veil. Someone must have left it here during a ceremony, perhaps. I shall bring it to the Watchman, if I see him.
Where is it? It's veil.
Oh, must be one of them bourgeoisies gone and forgotten it. I ain't no lost and found here, so keep it yourself or toss it.
Did I double click them by an accident? I guess I did. So we need to use the veil later on. I remember what to do it on. The tomb that we need is here. Here's the open grave and here's the Gothic cross. So we use this steel pipe on this tomb. I love how the his sprite is not on the floor, it's on the tomb.
The pillar. It is moving. I believe I have found it is the secret passage which Long told me about. This door is extremely solid. No chance of forcing it.
And I think you click 1 and 6. 3. Yeah. It's weird how I remember that. And there we are in 𝘨𝘦𝘮𝘮𝘪. It's some kind of hellish... Look at these bear traps. Oh my word. I do like how this this cage is creaking and there's blood all over the axe and stuff. How very disgusting. But anyway, we'll stop here. And we'll explore 𝘨𝘦𝘮𝘮𝘮 later in the next video, shall we? So yeah, thank you very much for watching, peeps, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.